Good morning. The Pig Syndicate's representation in politics is to uplift the poor people in India. Mr. Gandhi, who got us the freedom for the sake of the poor people in India. Mr. Gandhi did not lead India after independence. We got the freedom and he did not rule the House so cunningly. Killed Mr. Gandhi. And from then onwards, Mr. Nehru's Congress, with the help of the House, was ruling India. And from Nehru to Mr. Modi, the House are being in power. And the politicians behind the House are mere puppets dancing to the tune of the House. They are so selfish and they don't have any principle but only to be in luxury without bothering of the other people of this nation. From Nehru to Mr. Modi, all the politicians are just pretending as if they are being for the people. But all those things are fakes and mere pretensions, because of which India is not advancing but retarding. But the politicians do say that India is progressing in this field and that field, being a folly and humbug. Only Mr. Kamraj was the backbone of Congress after the death of Gandhi and after the death of Nehru. But after his death, after the death of Kamraj, India became as an orphan, no one to look after it. So the BJP took advantage and came to power with the help of the House in a crooked way, not in honest ways and means. So from then onwards, India is facing numerous troubles, internal and external. Only because of Mr. Abdul Kalam, we were being able to produce atom bomb so that the neighboring countries like Pakistan, China are not wagging the tail so much, but still we are not at all developing any in all other fields. But the politicians, not only from BJP and from all the other parties here in India, are only being here not to help the people or the society, but to mint money for themselves. But they do pretend as if they are being for the people. This is because they don't have real patriotism. They don't know what is real patriotism is. The real patriotism is one must do two duties, such as one responsibility or duty is to look after his or her home, and the other whether he or she must have the attitude to help the society, that is, to do social service to the society in which we live. As how the earth does two duties, one is to have its balance, it revolves around itself. That is one duty, that is like looking after the family. The other is the earth revolves around the sun. That is like doing social service to the society in which we live. Here, people are being like animals, doing only one duty, that is to look after his or her family. That is the case of the animals. And people are not bothered about the society in which they live. So what happens? The selfish people who lead as the politicians of different parties, especially the BJP, they dominate and they wanted to enslave every other people in those being in all other states. India is not a country of Hindu or any other particular group or sect of people. India has different states, and only by the cooperation of all these states, India being as a country. But the North Indians, because of their jealous attitude, wanted to dominate over other states' people. This is too bad. This is because of their jealous attitude, and they are not doing social service to the society. They are doing only one duty, that is to mint money for the sake of their own family. That is out of their greedy attitude. They never do two duties. The second duty is to looking after the society. So we, the Tamil people, being as the ancestors of this Mother Earth, must take charge from now on as to renovate and rectify this nation, India. Only because of the unification of all the states, India is still being as a nation. If not, it will be separated as different states. That is not a good concept. Thank you.